And talking business, the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) has expressed readiness to improve the regulatory framework on borrowing by government and corporations. Director General of the Commission, Dr. Imomotimi Agama, says this has become important given the critical role borrowing plays in the financial system. And for corporations, the SEC DG says the Commission is changing the landscape with new rules on central counterparties, adding that the new rules on CCPS have become so critical for Nigeria's development, especially for corporations in raising capital. And moving on to the global market, at this point, African stocks are up with Nigeria leading, just as Asia-Pacific markets tumbled Thursday over worries that the Federal Reserve could delay policy easing due to inflation concerns. And looking at the numbers for Nigeria, African markets from Nigeria to South Africa to Tunisia and Namibia, it's all green as the Nigerian market. The Nigerian Stock Exchange market appreciated in both volume and value to the tune of 1.25%. For the South African GSC index top 40 is 0.80%. Tunisia tuning ZEG 0.28%, and now Namibia at this particular point is 0.42%. Moving on to Asia, China's inflation data for December actually released this Thursday showed the consumer price index edged up 0.1% last month from a year ago, while the producer price index dropped 2.3% year-on-year, sliding for the 27th straight month, leading to the market going all red, from the Japan Nikkei to the Chinese Shanghai index to the Hong Kong Hang Seng index, all going red. Japan is at 0.94%, the Shanghai Composite 0.58%, and Hong Kong Hang Seng index 0.12%. And for the U.S. market, ahead of Trump's inauguration, the S&P 500 actually posted a modest gain as traders assess the potential for future Federal Reserve rate cuts amid persistent inflationary pressures. The Dow Jones is up 0.25%, the US S&P 500 0.16%. So only the Nasdaq Composite went down by 0.06%. At this point, I'm looking at Europe. Europe was also good. Looking at the numbers in Europe, you had two markets going on so well, doing well. And now more details on the Nigerian market. Investors gained 722.73 billion naira, with market capitalization closing at 64.35 trillion naira, bringing the year-to-date return to 2.53%. Looking at the numbers at this point, the volume of shares traded amongst investors is 489.5 million shares, valued at 13.07 billion naira, and the deals settled at 13,010 deals. Equity capitalization actually appreciated to 64.3 trillion naira, bringing our all-share index to 105,530.74 basis points, moving from the 0.80% of yesterday to 1.24% yesterday. And looking at the total volume traded, it declined by 35.28% to close at 489.53%, valued at 13.7 billion naira, and traded in 13,010 deals, as we saw in those numbers. Now, Univision was the most traded stock by volume with 97.24 million units traded, while Seplat was the most traded stock by value, worth 4.56 billion naira.